Hello and welcome back for another video. In this one, I'll be discussing whether the Phoenix Suns are a serious threat in the Western Conference after acquiring Kevin Durant from the Brooklyn Nets. The Suns were seen as just another contender a week ago, so this trade could change everything. And without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, let's start off with the trade that rocked the world while most of us were asleep when it occurred, like an earthquake. The Nets received Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, a 2023 first round pick, a 2025 first round pick, a 2027 first round pick, a 2029 first round pick, and a 2028 pick swap. And the Suns receive Kevin Durant and TJ Warren. Let's take a look at potential lineups for the Phoenix Suns as they have yet to play with their new pieces. The Suns' projected starting lineup is Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Torrey Craig, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Ayton, while the bench will be Saben Lee, Damian Lee, TJ Warren, Dario Saric, and Jock Landale. My first impression is Booker and Durant are both walking buckets that can score anywhere on the court, as well as reliable free throw shooters in the clutch. So to be able to have one of them on the court at all times is quite the luxury. Not to mention, the Suns will have both of them in crunch time as well. Usually, Booker and Durant are getting doubled on their own team, but on the same team, the opposing team will have to pick their poison as they can't double both of them. With that said, we still need to talk about the point guard, Chris Paul, who will be orchestrating and controlling the game for all 48 minutes while finding Booker and KD in positions for easy buckets. Chris Paul is also a reliable free throw shooter in the clutch, so that bodes well for the Suns as they advance deeper into the playoffs with every free throw counting. One of the more underrated pieces to the Suns roster is DeAndre Ayton, who is quietly having debatably the best year of his career, averaging 18.5 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. KD was used to Nick Claxton as his center on the Nets, who wouldn't and couldn't hit shots from outside of the paint, while not anymore with teammate DeAndre Ayton, who is very comfortable shooting in the mid-range, which should help open the floor and the paint for easier drives without the paint being clogged all of the time. If there is a critique, I would say it's the Suns' bench, but having Craig start and Warren come off the bench makes sense. Torrey Craig is like a less impactful PJ Tucker who hustles and will guard the best opposing player each night, while TJ Warren is a microwave-like scorer who can get it going on a moment's notice. So he'll give a good scoring punch off the Suns bench if Book or KD or both are out. Now let's look at the rest of the Western Conference and see how the Suns stack up. Let's look at other teams that have a chance at making it to the NBA Finals out of the West. The Denver Nuggets for sure. Memphis Grizzlies have a chance. The Kings have played well all year, but I personally don't see them coming out of the West. The Mavs have a chance after acquiring Kyrie Irving, but everything would need to go right. If the Clippers can stay healthy, they're definitely a threat to come out of the West. The Pelicans have dealt with injuries, but I would say they have a chance at making it out of the West. And last but not least, the reigning champ Golden State Warriors, I would say still have a chance to make it out of the West, but at this point, I'll have to see it to believe it. Now, if we compare the Suns to the other 6 series contenders that I feel have a chance at coming out of the West, then I would probably rank the Phoenix Suns as a top 2 team with the Denver Nuggets. Now, we haven't seen the Suns play yet, but if everything goes right, they could become the best team in the Western Conference and the favorites to make the NBA Finals. Yes, adding an all-time great like Kevin Durant to your team can catapult your organization to the top. That's why trading that haul for him was worth it, and a good first move by new Suns owner Matt Ishbia. The Suns' next 2 games are Friday, February 10th and Tuesday, February 14th, so we should see the new Suns lineup with Kevin Durant in one of those games. Well, that's my breakdown on whether Kevin Durant getting traded to the Phoenix Suns makes them a serious contender in the West. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.
I pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.